you will be having 3 movies releasing in 2025, if I'm not wrong, starting with Ma. There's going to be Maharagini. Maharagini, sorry.
No, that's not releasing this
That's
year.
not releasing.
No,
but then, yeah, there were these movies that were being announced, and Sarzameen was there.
Yes.
So, did you shoot these movies back to back simultaneously? How was it?
Yes, I did shoot them back to back.
Oh, okay.
But Sarzameen, I think I finished about a year back.
Achha.
So that'll release when it releases. Right now, the current thing is Ma, and then maybe the trial season 2 or whatever.
Oh wow!
So whatever,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
The reason I asked you this is because for the first time I believe you're doing. I mean, your movies or projects are coming really back to back.
Yeah.
मैंने पहले बहुत gap होता था.
हाँ बिल्कुल मुझे लगता है कि I've been working for like 34 years now, and literally I feel like in my 33rd year I've worked more than I have in the last God knows how many years. So yeah, it's been quite a interesting year.
Interesting year, yeah. Kajol, speaking of Ma, that's going to be the first release of 2025. Tell me, is horror a genre that you never wanted to do? Because this is the first time you're doing a movie in this space, a mythological horror, in 33 years of your career?
Absolutely. It was not something that I never wanted to do.
Okay.
It was something that probably, like the scripts that I was approached with, just didn't have the I don't know, just didn't have the right feel to it, right vibe to it, right characters in it, and I just didn't think that they were great scripts for that matter. So I haven't read too many horror scripts, but of the few that I have been offered, have not been of the greatest caliber, let me put it that way. So it's always been, and most of the times, I mean, if you look at all the films, horror films that were made earlier also, they never really concentrated on their script.
Yes.
It was about the supernatural element and, you know, the what is going to be there, how much blood, how much gore, how much, you know, किसको कैसे डराना है, more than कि कहानी क्या होनी चाहिए, या कैसे लिखेंगे, या किरदार कैसे बनाएंगे. So I think that's where probably I felt that, you know, I didn't want to do it. As far as Ma is concerned, I think it started out as a thriller and kind of transferred into a full-blown horror. I think halfway through we realized that no, this is going to go in a different direction completely. So yeah, when I agreed to do the film again, which was you know, when I heard the script, I heard the concept actually, and I loved the concept. I loved the concept because I'm a full mythological buff. I love mythology. I love our Indian mythology. We have the most amazing characters. We have the most amazing, stop me whenever you feel like it. We have the most amazing characters.
Sorry.
We have the most amazing, you know, stories. We have the most amazing idea and viewpoint of the world, really, to look at, whether it is karma, dharma, or, you know, how to look at both, really, you know, even when you look at the Bhagavad Gita and things like that. Okay, I'm getting too much into detail, but the point is that it was about one of the most fascinating topics that I've read the entire Amar Chitra Katha collection. So when they came to me and they told me, and of course my most favorite Ma character, Kalima. So I think it's very apt that this story is coming out at a time when they say that we are living in the Kali Yuga.
Yes,
so
true.
I think, yeah.
The timing is perfect.
Yes.
Ajay is producing the movie, and whenever you've worked with him, in where he's either directing or producing, or he, you know, what is the creative process there? I mean, do you both basically, if there's a difference of opinion, if you like certain things and he has his own way, how do you come to a conclusion?
I think most of the times what we do is we sit down, either I convince him or he convinces me. So we are clear about that. So, and most of the times I have to give that to him, is that he thinks like a director. So that I have to, you know, give into his experience, and I know for a fact that he is a fantastic director. So he's not going to go very wrong, and as we know from his track record, he makes really good movies. So I have to give him that. Where I feel like I'm not completely convinced, I will have to take that chance that yes, he knows what he's doing at least. So
it's a great creative process. I mean, collaborating.
Absolutely. And I think even in I think even in this movie, he's a great producer that way, I would say, because he's not only involved, you know, as far as the script level is concerned, but even you know, even the VFX and you know, the action and things like that. So he did shoot parts of the climax as well.
Wow.
So just for, because you know, he had an idea of what the VFX should look like, and VFX is a different way of shooting. You know, you have to be a lot more than just tech savvy to shoot VFX.
No, Kajol, in the beginning, we were speaking about the 3 movies that you were doing back to back. Tell me, when you were working back in the 90s, a lot of work that you were doing, how was the scenario on set? Because today we talk about work-life balance and all of that, and you have always been, you know, you've always advocated for that. You've always said that it's really important for you to give that much importance to your personal life as well. Were there any such concerns that you had back then as female actors, specifically on how the set is for them, how is the working condition, how is the working scenario, basically even on the number of hours that that a female actor is often saying, like today we speak about 8-hour shift and all of that?
Honestly, you know, I always worked like that. I always operated like that. So I was one of the few people, I think, who worked on one film at a time. You know, I didn't do 4 films at the same time or anything like that. I used to finish one film, then start another film. So I was like that. I didn't work, you know, 20 hours and 30 hours and back-to-backs. I never did that.
Okay.
I was always very clear that, you know, we will work a certain amount only, and my mom also backed me up. My mom backed me up big time on it. So yeah, and so I was always like that. And as far as you know, 8-hour shifts are concerned, etc., I think that after I had my daughter, I remember having this discussion, and I think most producers are so they don't even think twice. In fact, they are the people who turn around. I remember shooting for Yumi or Hum also at that point of time, and my dad was in hospital at that time, and Nissa was, I think, 2. So it was a double whammy. But Ajay being producer and whatever, but he managed it. You know, worked around it to make sure that you know, I went home early, so that I could go to the hospital, so that I could get home in time, and you know, manage that work-life balance, as you put it. And even where Fana is concerned, whether it's so everybody just works around you very comfortably, without, you know, kind of making it an issue or even writing it in the contract for that matter. So yeah, I've had wonderful experiences, and most of the times people, I mean,
they do understand.
Yeah, they do. They work around you.
Kajol, also the fact that, you know, when you're doing so much of work, and the most excited, people are also excited to see the reunion between you and Prabhudeva, and then you will also be sharing screen space with the acting legend, Naseeruddin Shah. Is it exciting, or do you have those butterfly moments as well?
It is, of course, exciting. Both of them are absolutely wonderful on screen, and Naseer bhai especially is amazing. I've been a huge admirer of his work, and you know, he is amazing till today. So he's absolutely amazing. So yes.
You shot for that movie? I mean?
Yes, I've shot for it, but it's a long time ago. It's not coming out anytime soon.